Established in 1972, the Jos Wildlife Park was the home of rare and exotic collections of wild animals, reptiles, and birds. The pine forest is a treasure very few parks in its league can boast of. The Wildlife Park is meant to provide an opportunity for residents and tourists to have a first-hand idea of how wild and domestic animals act in their natural habitat. The Jos Wildlife Park is situated in the heart of Jos, the Plateau State capital, where it is surrounded by a dense vegetation. Currently, the park is a shadow of its former self. Empty animal cages, poorly fed animals, and dilapidated structures urgently in dire need of some form of intervention.
So when we're done from here, we'll go to...
This female elephant is over 40 years old, one of the very few animals you can find at the park now. But what could be responsible for the decline in the natural heritage conservation at the Jos Wildlife Park?
I would say this is actually an eyesore of what it used to be. Wildlife Park was a very, very awesome place, but right now it is dead. That is just the word to use.
These lovebirds who are here to relax are not too excited with the state of the park. They say it doesn't offer the same scenery as it used to before.
Usually has a good influx of people, but you would come here before now and you would see many people here and it's almost dead.
Paul Ayuba and his fiancée Victoria Daliop are also here to relax. On their part, they have attributed the continuous decline of the Jos Wildlife Park to poor management.
It is one thing to have something and then another to manage it. And for us in Africa, I think one of the challenges we have is taking care of the environment and the habitats.
Attempts to reach the management of the Plateau Tourism Corporation managers of the park to provide some answers to why attention is not being paid to this potential revenue earner was rebuffed. But what are the possible solutions to restoring the Jos Wildlife Park to its past glory?
The way to solve this problem is by getting professionals, people who are expert in this field to take care of these animals.
Probably the government have a lot in their hands. They could also, it's just a suggestion though, they could lease it out to private investors.
Amidst its deteriorating state, the Jos Wildlife Park has other very interesting features, like the gift shop, where items that have to do with art and culture are being sold. What's this, ma'am?
No, it's precious stone.
Okay,
Yes.
made of precious stone.
Yes.
To live up to its name as the home of peace and tourism, some urgent private or government intervention is needed to revive the fortunes of the Jos Wildlife Park. From Jos, Mfon Obong reporting for Perspectives.